Hello, hello. Test on Telegram. Just comment your alt, please. Yes, good. Comment your altcoin. I will wait for Obama. Is also coming. I'm messaging him. He should come. So it's my teammate. He will help me, and you to check the market. Hop. Just 1 minute. He will come. I will update Bitcoin first, and please comment your altcoin, and we will start. I will look some chart, and of course, if you have some question regarding my trading skill, my trading lines, you can ask on live. I will answer. Comment if there is some problem regarding the song and the voice and the screen. On Telegram is fine. It's fine. Up. So let's just share the link once again, and we can start. We will start in 1 minute. So let's look at my last Bitcoin chart. Up from me. Mav, okay. Well, you can comment, Mara, on the YouTube channel. It's fine. On the YouTube video, if you can, it's good. So let's just. Okay. Sol. I need to find my last huge Bitcoin update. I was totally right regarding the upcoming dump. Let's look at the level I mentioned. I won't draw all the line. Hook was perfect, as you can see. FET weekly also, it broke this level, and FET is almost here. Okay. Bitcoin. Okay, if I don't find it, I will look. Bell. Up. Just. Obama is coming too. Also. Oh, I forgot to share my screen on Telegram. Sorry. Okay, perfect. The live stream is also on Telegram, on the chat, on the main chat. So if you don't want to follow on YouTube, you can follow here. You can join here. Also, BTC. Okay, I will do it like this. So let's look at this. Bitcoin. Okay, it's better. So where is my, okay, here. So the 10th April, I posted this daily view on Bitcoin. I called for a dump, mainly a dump. There was few chance of pump. As you can see here, I said that it's more likely bearish, and the main support are around this level. Okay. And according to my weekly view and monthly view, I think it's possible to see a retest, a pullback toward the 48k or even 50k, but it will take some time. Okay, as you can see here, we are now below 66, if I'm right. Yeah, far below. Yeah, it was so very accurate. Currently, yeah, we saw a very bad bearish retest here. Exactly. It happened today, so that's why altcoin also, I should look more at Bitcoin, because it gave you everything regarding the altcoin market also. As you can see on the daily, this morning, this afternoon, the Bitcoin price dumped here below the Kijun line. it tried to pull back, but it's still below the Kijun, and it looked like it's a perfect bearish retest until the price is below and it's stuck below 66.7. There is no reason for the price to move more. Let's look at the weekly view. Okay, so even on the weekly, it looks like it will fail, fall, because this is not a strong support, as you can see here. When you have a steep, let me traduce steep. Sorry for the English. I think it's steep. Pentu. Yeah, when you have a steep Tenkan like this, it's not a strong level. For example, here on the monthly, as you can see, it's a flat like this. So this is a strong support to be tested, okay? And here, this is not a strong level, and usually it's never good to see a retest of it. And as you can see also here, you have a large space, larger than the Kumo. So it looks like Bitcoin is going to dump more. What to say? The next major, as you can see here, you have a flat level of the Tenkan line. Okay, so this level on the weekly will be very important. It's around the 56k. So it could be the next major level from where Bitcoin could retrace. What to say more? Maybe it looks like a range also, as you can see here. Do we have it on the H4? Yeah, we can see a kind of range level. So if the price keep holding inside this range, okay, I said 56 also. Okay, around 56. Okay, so this level is the next one. So Bitcoin remain bullish on the weekly and on the monthly for now, but it might correct down. So if there is a daily close below this support, more likely below, yeah, a daily close below the Tenkan here, so it will correspond to the bottom of this range, okay? Then it will maybe, more likely, retest this zone, and then we will see 56. So we are still bullish on the macro time frame, so it's not impossible to see a strong bullish reaction, okay? It's not like a bearish retest in a bear market. You know, when you have a bearish retest in a bear market, you have a strong reaction, then a new low. Here we are into a bull market on the higher time frame, so we could see something like this, flash dump and then big pump. It's not impossible because of the macro time frame trend, okay? So keep an eye on it. Don't forget that we are still in bull market, and there is also the halving coming within some days. Here you have also an uptrend, so keep watching this 61k and 56k for me, and if we break 56, then we will see 52 or 88k. 88, 52 for me, it's probably the K retest. But currently Bitcoin is going to break down, in my opinion. It looks very weak. It's bearish on the H4, as you can see. We had a daily retest, so for me there is no reason to not break below this level, especially regarding what I said from the daily and from the weekly. So we have all the time frame which looks good for a deeper correction. Okay, so do you have some question? Is it clear? I will look at the lower time frame. Currently it's neutral, as you can see. It's bearish on the H4, but it's not impossible to see the price keep ranging into this zone. So you should wait and short maybe higher Up, we have a possible downtrend here also. You had a perfect rising wedge here, as you can see, exactly this afternoon at this morning, this midday. Bitcoin, I follow, if you followed my update today, we took very good short on NIR and on SWI because of the wedge. Altcoin followed exactly Bitcoin. So here ascending rising wedge, and it was very easy because we broke a major level. So, and we had a bearish pattern after a breakout of major level. So I expected this dip to happen. On SWI, on NIR, it was exactly the same, as you can see. So that's why when there is a lot of volume, you should always keep an eye on Bitcoin. See, as you can see here, I will show you for NIR. Oh, it even dumped 10%, exactly what I said. SWI was exactly the same also. Up. If you have some question, Ibrahim and Mama and the crypto PhD, you can comment. Okay. Up. Let's look at the afternoon view. So currently, regarding the fear and the halving, the upcoming halving, I think the majority of the crypto market, crypto altcoin, will follow Bitcoin, and some, maybe a few coin, will explode because of current news or local news of the project, but the majority will follow Bitcoin. Okay, so here, as you can see, I said that I expected a pullback, and it's exactly what. Look at the accuracy of my line. That's insane. Look, I draw the green line because we should always have two bullish paths, two paths, one bearish, one bullish. But I mentioned when I'm confident on one side. Deeper, I called for 10% dump possible. Exactly. Look, up, it dumped 15% since this morning. Okay, so I will update it. That was very accurate, and it corresponds exactly to the Bitcoin. So NIR dumped 15%, Bitcoin dumped 6% only. Okay, so altcoins are much more volatile than Bitcoin. So be careful with your leverage, especially on low cap. Large cap also can have a huge volume. So yeah, I will zoom now on the 15 minute. So we have the perfect rising wedge pattern, maybe something like this, as you can see. Okay, currently, if Bitcoin remain stuck below this level, you should not take any long position for the midterm. Okay, below the 67 maybe, yeah, to be safer. As you can see here also, you should always keep an eye on those type of candle. It's very easy. It's like using volume, but it's much more accurate for me to look at this kind of candle. You see the size of this candle. It means that you had a lot of sell pressure and people sold in masses exactly at this level, and see how it's accurate. So those type of candle are called open drive, and as you can see, Bitcoin touched the bottom of the range, and after that we saw a correction. It filled exactly the gap, okay, from this huge liquidation of our short candle, short move, and from the top here. So I can say with 80% confident that in most of cases you saw a reaction, especially on H4 daily and monthly, when you have this type of candle, as you can see here at the opening. You can see that it will act as a strong level here, for example, here. So each time you see a large candle with a lot of volume and like this, you should know that it will act as strong support or strong resistances. Okay, so I didn't check Bitcoin this morning, but now that I'm checking it, I see that it's perfect and it's respecting exactly the altcoin that I mentioned. Okay, so are you here on YouTube? I will look at FET once again. Mav, do you have other chat? I will ask to my colleague to join also. Up, 1 minute. Okay, up. I don't know how many you are on YouTube, but I will do FET. So for Bitcoin now, I know that we have a bearish view for the maybe I will say for few days. Okay. Currently, you have this level is also very important. We can see something like this breakout downward. We can also retest this level. It's not impossible, but for the midterm, for now, you should long this support but short around this zone. Okay, and if we break this level, then you know that altcoin will dump a lot. Okay, H bar. So I have to do FET, MAV, and H bar first. So midterm view for me, Bitcoin bearish. 56k might be tested within some weeks, some days maybe. But you know this market, we can range again into this zone. So FET USDT. Okay, so what to say? When I zoom on the weekly on FET, I showed you my view. We had this channel here on weekly view on FET, as you can see. Okay, if I remember, I called for a correction because this is not a strong support to be tested regarding the monthly and the overbought zone. Okay, so if we are losing this level on the weekly, it will look bad for FET, and it will probably retest the $1, maybe $1 or $0.9 level. I already did analysis on it, so that's why I'm doing it quickly. But from what I drawn, let's look at the daily and the weekly view now. Okay, you have an uptrend here on the daily, so it's a level that FET could test in the near future. Okay, so on the weekly, okay, you have it's still very bullish on the weekly, and the lagging span is still holding above the trend here, so it's still acting as support. FET is a strong coin against Bitcoin dump. So when Bitcoin is dumping, FET is not moving much, but it has dumped 30%. Yeah, that's still okay. There is still a lot of volume because it pumped a lot. If I zoom on the daily, what to say? It's still very neutral. Because we are into the large cloud here. Twice, 3 times it hold above the SSB level. Okay, so this is very neutral. As long as this level is holding here on the daily, FET could still keep pumping. It's because it can be a bullish retest. But here, the lagging span now is below the prices, and as you can see here, it's retesting this major level. So it can also be a bearish retest. So it's very tricky because it's holding on the bull retest, and it can be also a bearish retest on the daily. The lagging span is very neutral. We have to wait maybe a daily close below the Kijun again here, because we have a very tiny cloud. This is usually not a good sign for the bull, because if a daily close will be seeing if we are seeing a daily close below 1.95, then there is a big chance for the price to dump more and to cross this cloud, because this is a tiny gate for the price for the lagging span to move on, to move through this level. This is not a very strong zone for the bulls. Yeah, and as you can see, but on the weekly it's still very neutral. It will all depend on Bitcoin, I think. So if Bitcoin is taking time, and if Bitcoin is lagging for some weeks, FET will probably retest higher level. But if Bitcoin break down soon, there is chance for FET to break down also. But I'm pretty sure FET will recover as long as Bitcoin keep holding. So it's difficult to say for FET. Currently, yeah, you should keep a nice look at the accuracy of this level. As long as FET is below this level, there is nothing to do, okay? For the bulls, I mean. Oh, you can see also here this beautiful channel. Here we saw a pullback. This is probably a pullback before a new low. I think it will dump because of Bitcoin also weekly and daily view. But it could take time. That's why it's tricky. You have a big level here and here, and currently it's very neutral, yeah. But I'm pretty sure it will break down. So if you can try to short higher, that could be good. Let me find. You have a resistance here at 2.19. It will probably be touched on the short term, because the lagging span is holding above the Kijun, and prices bounce on the cloud, okay? So currently the magnet level is here at 2.19 on the short term. On the 15 minutes, we are there is a bullish correction upward, yeah. So it's not impossible to see something like this for FET. We also broke the channel, so the short-term correction is probably end, okay, as you can see. If you want to short, you should wait for a little bit higher maybe, because you can see something like this, short-term pump. But yeah, remember that around this level, this is very neutral. So as mentioned on Twitter and on my other social media, we could see prices moving up and down for many days until the halving, because everyone is waiting for the halving currently. So I hope that Bitcoin is going to make a major move downward before the halving, or maybe just before or just after. People all are waiting for Bitcoin halving, so we will see a big move, I think, around the halving, around the news. But currently it looks like market is going to go sideways, so this is a bad time for swing position, but you can easily scalp. As you can see here, if I was on my chart, I would have taken a long around this zone at the cloud test, okay, because prices were far from the Kijun Tenkan also, and we also broke the channel. But for FET, yeah, I'm bearish, so let's look at potential level to be tested. So you have this level, you have this level, you have this level also. So this is not a strong one usually. Yeah. Okay, I will not explain you yet because it's taking time. But FET, yeah, chance of dumping are huge. As you can see, there is still a downtrend here. Maybe look at this week here and look at the bullish reaction at this level here. If I draw the fib, yeah, so prices bounce exactly on the golden pocket, as you can see. So that's why FET reacted here. But I think this level is going to be breakdown if Bitcoin dump. So let's look at potential support. Shit. For FET. Oh, what happened here? Okay. Yeah, you have golden pocket at 1.3. Okay, just below this major level, and you have another fib level at 1.1. So 1.3, 1.1. Okay. But if you look at the monthly, yeah, it look like, let me show you. If FET lose this level, yeah, there is almost no doubt that FET could correct a lot. You have a huge level at 0.9, 0.75, huge support zone here. So if FET break the local support we saw here, then it could easily make a big dump, especially because of this configuration. But you have, of course, some others level, as you can see here and here. Here you have a big level also at 1.15. So you should take note about the major level if you are interested. I will update my chart, so it's okay. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that as long as FET is below this level, we will see something like this. I have $1 also as a psychological on K level. We have this at 1.30. Yes, let's say 0.30 because of this week's reaction, and you have the 1.15. So FET, you have 1.30, 1.15, 1.0, and 0.19, $0.75 zone as case report. And it's not impossible to see a dump towards 0.90, okay? So few people will trust it because they will think that it's a lot. You know, it looks like 60% correction is not, it's impossible, but I'm in this game since many years, and I can tell you that we could see a 60% correction in a few days or few weeks. It's not impossible, especially because look, since let's say since almost 1 year now, FET pump 20x. So even if it corrects, if the price corrects 60%, it will still be 100% higher. So hello Obama, yeah, I'm doing FET. I think it will dump during the coming days. It's forming a bearish pattern, bearish retest especially, and look, it looks like a perfect retest. So yeah, for me, you have a K support at 1.30 first. We can target it on the daily, something like this, okay? And of course, invalidation if the price is closing above the trend line and above, 2.5 maybe. So is it good for you for FET? Do you have question? My midterm view is bearish, as you can see. Bitcoin bearish, others alt bearish. So yeah, people, I don't know where are the bullish people, because the last week I was almost the alone to call for the bearish breakout of Bitcoin with Obama. So yeah, I'm waiting for the bull. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Okay, I have MAV. I will do MAV and FET, AV and H bar. Sorry. Do you want to see a short-term view or more like a mid-term view? So mid-term view is few weeks of hold, few days, few weeks. Yeah, it's much accurate, much more accurate to draw a mid-term view, especially when the market is bearish, because you can see something like this. You know, so yeah, for short term I recommend to scalp those kind of level, because in most of case, if you book profit 1 or 2%, each time you can gain almost 100% of time on those K support if you are booking profit quickly. Okay. Ordi, I don't know. I will do Mav and can you check FET Obama and see and confirm if you have the same view as mine? I have this view for FET. Look, it look like this for me. We will see something like this. Oh, it can be some kind of head and shoulders, maybe. No, something like this. But let's see if the trend is holding. Oh, maybe if we do something like this, we have a kind of, yeah, I don't know, but currently yes, Mara. Okay, so no, okay, let's look at this view. Can I send my screen, my chart here? Oh, there is only you are only on YouTube. Okay, there is no one on Telegram, but that's a joke. People are asking for chat requests in the VIP, but they don't come to they don't come into the meeting. Sometimes I don't understand them. Okay. Sometimes people are weird. They are asking for chat requests, and I'm on the meeting, so. Okay, so Mav, let's go. Mav USDT. Oof. Oh, as you can see, it pumped on the short term, but the dump was epic. Wow. What to say for Mav? Oh, this was. It looked like the manipulated price action when I see something like this. This fake pump, full bull trap. You know, you see this trend line here and this level. It looked like a perfect scam pump. Many people should have been liquidated here, as you can see, because prices goes exactly below the the local resistance here, and after that the price dumped. Wow, 61%. When I told you that Fed can do the same, and it will probably do the same. I will long Fed bag. I will long my Fed token at around $1. As you can see here, Mav, 61% dump in 2 days. In 2 weeks, 1 week, more than 2 weeks. Look, so if Fed is dumping, also 60%, we will see it at around $1 exactly. 50%, $1, 50% dump. It's not impossible. And if Fed dump 50%, it means that Mav is going to dump also 50%. And look at the accuracy. It corresponds exactly to the bottom here. So yeah, it makes sense for me to see another big crash on the crypto market. As you can see, if Fed dump 50%, regarding my last analysis, you will see Mav at $0.2 again. And look at the accuracy, it's exactly on this support. I don't invent it, I just think it's possible. Let's look now if this scenario is really possible. Okay, you have a very big bearish breakout for MAV, lagging span, huge candle broken down below the prices. It's below also the cloud. You have prices below Tenkan Kijun and the cloud. So yeah, we are clearly bearish for MAV on the daily. Yeah, let me draw again the daily view. You have a retest possible of this level, but it looks like the price is weak, very weak here. Up, you have a big level also, maybe here, yeah, because it's much more accurate to draw zone by zone, not level by level, because the market isn't respecting exact level. When you trade, you should always have market zone, range, neutral zone, bearish zone, and bullish zone. It's much more accurate instead of having just 1 point and waiting it to be touched before entering in position. Okay. So currently it's bearish. It will probably consolidate. You have a possible retest of this level to be seen. Okay. Look, also open drive candle, so it makes sense. But as you can see, if you compare to the other altcoin, you saw that other altcoin like Bitcoin, they corrected and touched this level corresponding to the open drive candle. So it means that MAV is weaker than MAV price action is weaker than the Bitcoin one, and the others strong altcoin like FET and others. So the bearish pressure is very strong on MAV compared to others alt because of the 60% dump we saw and this correction phase, which is very weak, as you can see. Okay, so it's important to compare sometime which altcoin are moving up or down to have an overlook on it, on them. Currently, yeah, I think it's a bearish flag, bear flag here, and we against broke it. Okay, you have a support zone here, you have the lowest point here, and here also it, I will show you in the 5 minutes because it's a kind of open drive. Same here where the bulls reacted the most. Currently, yeah, MAV is more likely going to dump again. We will probably see a very good short once again because the volume is very high. So if you are taking a good short entry, you could easily earn a lot with a 10x leverage. Because if we are seeing a bullish reversal, you will see it, and it will be easy to cut in losses with small losses. Okay. Currently MAV, yeah, it's neutral on the H1, but we have a potential. Yeah, I think it will correct. As you can see on the 5 minutes, you have same as FET, you have a local downtrend channel which is breakdown. I think you should wait for a retest before shorting because this market is neutral. So it's always better to wait for higher entry to short. Okay, so if, yeah, as you can see also, look at the accuracy. Open drive resistance, exactly where the sellers are defending their zone again. Okay, look at this dump. Wow, it's insane. I was in 1 inch short, 4k 25 leverage. I cut with 75% profit. Only 3% I took, but 1 inch for 30%. I could have made more than 20k if I just hold if I just held it for long. But I will not regret. I'm not regretting because it's profit, and it's always safer to book profits than not making one. not making any. Yeah, MAV, it's possible to see something like this again. Okay, you have a big resistances for local. I won't say big because it's 15 minutes. It can also dump here because it's getting rejected by the Kijun. So it's bearish currently, even on the 15 minutes. On the H1, it's also showing bearish sign. As you can see, you have cloud breakout on the H1 once again, which is a bearish indication. You have a potential Kijun bearish retest in preparation. So if the price is getting rejected at 0.40, it could easily fell down 10% again. Yeah, I would like to say you should book profit around the 0.36 zone, because as you can see on the daily, it will not take 1 day for MAV to dump such like this. I think it could range for many days around this zone. You know, you have this zone here, up. So this should be the neutral zone you should look at for MAV on the daily. And yeah, this is a big support to be tested. And if there is a daily close below 0.36, then you will have a new support at this lowest point, 0.31. Okay, so for now, be focused on this support. So on the short term, you still have 10% of time to take, probably, regarding the chart we saw just before. Yeah, for me, what to say, I don't think it will pump again toward this high right now, because it turned bearish on the short time frame. Let's look at the support now. Up. So the lagging span, yeah, is free to move downward. As you can see, huge sell pressure. Prices broke 10K Kijun, yeah, with a very strong sell pressure. On the weekly, we don't have a lot of data, but look at this accuracy here. Look at this accuracy. This is where the price fell from. So yeah, MAV is going to go sideways for some days, I think. Be careful and keep an eye on the level I mentioned, okay? And if Bitcoin is going to break down toward 50K, then MAV will move toward this level. You have a huge support also here, okay? And you have some local support. I won't draw all of them. You can simply draw the flat SSB level here and here and here. So this is the level the support you should follow be focused on MAV. And here on the daily, you have the neutral zone. So for me, it's done. For MAV, I'm okay. Do you have question regarding MAV? If not, I will do H bar, and it's okay for me after. FLM and the Saga, I will do it tomorrow on the chat request. Okay. Up. So yeah, let's look at now H bar. I'm taking time to draw the chart because I also want you to learn. Of course, I could do it much more faster if I don't explain you all the stuff. Okay, so yeah, look at H bar. Just by drawing one line, I can clearly say that it looked like a bearish retest. Look, oof. Okay, I was right about this level. I remember HBAR, I drawn my line. I called for this dump 2 days ago, if I remember, because I draw a lot of alts, and I called for almost on each of them the dump. No, HBAR was bullish. Okay, so that was invalidated for me. March. Oh no, it was 1 month later. Okay, it was yeah. I can't say it was 1 month later. Oh, I think it. Okay, let's look at. Okay, I was right here. See, that was the 13 March. Look, the 13 March we were here. Yeah, so the price, yeah, pumped 30% on my line, so I was right. We saw a 30% pump. Yeah, 0.15. Oh, yeah, almost. I was almost right. But after that I didn't update, so yeah. Thank you, Mara. Thank you. If you can share the channel, please, with your community or with your friend. Don't hesitate to tell me if I have to change something regarding the explanation, the accuracy, or the quality of my chart. Don't hesitate to talk or to tell me if you want to change something. I can adapt my chart with you. Okay, you have support here. So see, for now I checked 4 charts. I checked a lot today. I checked almost 10 altcoin or even more, and I'm bearish for 95% of them. 9 out of 10 charts are bearish, so I know that for the coming days I should be focused on short instead of long, because the market is turning bearish. We are no longer in a bull in a bull mood, but Bitcoin is still bullish on the higher time frame, so it's possible to see a reversal at any moment, especially regarding the coming news. So yeah, HBAR, I have a clear bearish retest. Look, this is beautiful, and Ishimoku is confirming it also. Look, this is almost perfect. You have breakout downward of the cloud. From what I said, if you remember on FET, look, very tiny cloud, so the lagging span can move easily through the cloud and break down. Okay, for FET it's still larger, but it's almost the same. So yeah, it indicates that it was a possibility. There was a possibility of breakdown, and that was perfect. You had the retest we waited for. Sadly, I missed it. That was a Kijun retest. So FET, currently, look at FET. If we look at the same chart to compare, it looks similar as HBAR before the big dump. Look, FET is here, as you can see, to compare. We are here for FET, okay? So once it will break down, confirm the breakout, then you will see probably a big dump and maybe a breakout and the cross of this tiny cloud. So it will probably take some days for FET, because you know it's one of the most bullish coin. Everyone is bullish. It's an AI coin. The hype is strong on FET, but as long as Bitcoin will remain in a bearish mood, I don't see why FET will move up. There is no reason. Okay. So currently HBAR, you have K resistance retest here. You have the downtrend above. So as long as the price remain below this level, you should not long. Okay. This is very bad because it's now bearish on the daily. On the weekly, okay, this is a bit better. You had a perfect SSB level retest. On the weekly, it's very neutral. You have lagging span behind the Kumo, inside the Kumo, sorry, and the prices are locked between Kijun and Tenkan, Kijun and Kumo weekly. So this will be the weekly zone that you will look at. So you know that if the price rush the 0.95, you will probably have to short, okay? And so currently there is no breakout downward on the weekly, but on the daily it looks bad. And if you look at the lagging span, it's free to move downward toward this Kumo, so this level. So the price could probably reach and rush this low, especially from what we said. This is 30% of dump. It makes sense if Bitcoin is going to dump towards 50k. So yeah, lagging span could rush the 0.585, but I think it will take some week maybe. So keep it in your mind. Possible big dump. Okay, currently it's neutral. It's bearish on the daily, neutral on the H4. Yeah, up. Just focusing on this level also, as you can see here. But here you have the open drive, yeah, as you can see here. So you have here the 3 major resistances to look at. Okay. FET H bar, you can clearly see a local range here with the top resistance. There is no range, sorry, because it hasn't formed a low many times. Up you have this huge resistance zone here to be checked on the short term. You have, yeah, same as FET and other, you have exactly the same pattern. Okay, so currently it can dump easily toward the bottom of this level, because usually when you break ascending rising wedge channel like this, you can target, it's very easy to define support. As you can see, I will show you, look, up, yeah, I will show you. I think I can find a very good chart. Up, ascending channel. Okay, I think it's ascending. It's the same for the wedge and for the channel. Up, where is the chart? Okay, yeah, here, as you can see, when you break the wedge, you usually have a retest of the lowest trend, and you can draw support on each bottom on the trend, as you can see here. Okay, so I hope it's useful for you. You should learn for it because it's very accurate, especially if you are on the higher time frame. As you can see here, you have another rejection exactly on this level, acting as, up to be more precise now, as resistance. So you can target up this level probably, and I will double check with Ishimoku. Very neutral, yeah, very neutral. Okay, but the H4 and the other time frame looks like another big dump could happen. When you are in this position, you should not bet against the trend. Okay, so we could easily see something like this for H bar, as long as the level mentioned, especially here and here, are against the bulls, you should not long. So yeah, do you have some question for H bar? And if the price consolidate here, because it's also possible to see a bullish scenario, always double check and have another scenario. If the price is making something like this with a trend retest, when you have a downtrend breakout, you can be almost sure that the momentum is changing. Okay, so it means that next time this level will be touched, it will probably not hold. Okay, so you will know that you should not short this resistance again. If the price break this downtrend and consolidate above, especially if you are seeing a strong pump directly to this level, then don't try to short this resistance again. Okay, this is just a recommendation because of my experience. You can, on the short term, keep an eye on this pattern, because trend line will act as resistance more likely. It can still retest this level also, but from what I see, it's very bearish, like most of altcoin. But what can I say more? Thank you for following, and do you have some question before I leave? I will cut on Telegram. Check. And no question. Okay, I will share the stream on other social media. Thank you for following. I hope it's useful for you. Yeah. Do you have some question, Zana, for 8bar? If it's fine, then you can share this content to your community or to your friend. Don't forget to follow us. I will share the link in the comment. You can register to our premium session, premium VIP, and don't forget to join our free channel here. I'm sharing the link. 1 minute. You have everything into the... Yeah. Thank you. Thanks for following. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and drop a like, please. It will help me to gain invisibility. And if you enjoy my work, share it with your friend. Thank you. Merci. Bonne nuit. Bonne nuit. Merci. Thank you.